CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the World of Solitude. So, in the last episode, we ended up working, on some of the details on the gas station, and we also created this apartment skyscraper. And as you can see, I did add in the little balconies and stuff, which I didn't do in the last episode, because I wanted to have those ready for today, because today we are, if I can get in, today we are going to be working on adding in some details on this before we head over to our main, our major project. So as you can see, we've got, nice little area here. So it's only one wide, other than in this little nook right here. And it's got a nice glass railing on it. Granted, you can still jump over it, but hey, it works. So, wrong. Here we go. We want this one. So I've got all of these supplies here for things that, for things to actually, build in here. And, I am missing my slabs. So I will have to go back and get those at some point. So let's go ahead and, let's see, for this one, let's do the grass. We'll do grass, and then the things like that, we'll grab this. So we'll go ahead on this one, let's do this, and we'll add in like so. So let's get this, let's grab leaves. We'll grab some leaves and then get rid of this one like that. And then with this one, I actually kind of want to create like a little overgrown area here. So let's do that, and then let's see, on this one, let's do that, and then, whoa, and fall. Okay, that works. All right, let's do that, and then we can eat, maybe, nope, not tall enough. Okay, there we go. And we'll bring it down like that. Okay, there we go, and then I can just ender pearl up there. Ooh, one more. There we go. And we can come over here and ender pearl up here. And then we can get our last little piece there. So yeah, so just a little, little section that, kind of overgrown. Though I'm thinking I actually want to move this over. Here we go. Let's do that. No. Yeah, we'll leave it as is. Okay, there we go. So it's a little overgrown. So like they decided to put a bush here, and it kind of got a little out of control. And so let's go ahead and come down here. We can kind of look at it to kind of give you guys an idea of what I was thinking. And it looks like, yeah, we need another leaf right here. There we go. But yeah, so I want each one of the balconies, because if you actually look at an apartment building, and if they don't have like requirements for, hey, you can only do this on the balcony, then you end up with some really interesting looking sides to the apartments, because they'll end up having all different kinds of things on their on the balconies. So let's go ahead and get up. Let's go to the third one. So let's see. So we've got, that's the level we just did. We are going to skip this one, and then we're going to go to this one, because this one is one that I want to do the little overgrown too, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. So we are actually going to go here and like that. So let's go here, and then we'll go over here. And then let's see, can I reach it? 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then I'll have to go down below to get that going. But with this one, I want to do something a little bit different. Let's grab this. We want to grab this, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's go with that one. There we go. All right. And so with this one, not there. 2, 3, 4, and actually let's put it that way. So this is kind of like it is, like a little flower, because one of the things that I used to have, there was, on the railing, I actually had like flower boxes that would hang on the railing and then hang over. But of course, we can't really, quite get that in, in Minecraft. So this will end up having to, having to work. But, I needed to go down the next level. Let's see if I can, ha, got it. Okay. Can I reach? There we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and come down here, and you'll be able to kind of see, you've got, different things going on that, on each of the levels. And so I have, I kind of have plans for each one. And so I'm going to go ahead and get those in. And then once I get that done, then I'll bring you guys back, and then we can get working on this project over here. All right, so I've gotten all the balconies done. So as you can see, each one is different from the others. Some of them, some of them are similar, but each one is unique, from each other in one way or another. So like that one, we've got some chairs up there and, some bushes. We've got a lounge with a little, table. Then we've got, just a chair and some planters. We got a lounge with a bookcase and a flower, and then, I had done that one on camera. And then that one has a little table with, some of the sea pickle cups and then some chairs. And then if we fly over here, I could end up showing you guys the other side. So yeah, in this one we actually did 2 of the little, the canopies on that one. We had only 1 on the other side. But yeah, so those are all done. So now we can move on to our big project for today. There we go. I love that. That is just, that is so satisfying. I don't know why. All right. Oh, I was going to say we are missing some. There we go. Okay, we've got all 64. So this is going to be our, our big project for today. This is going to be a set of the set of townhouses. So they're all pretty much going to look the same, just, right next to each other and all of that. So let's go ahead and come over here, and I'm going to show you guys what I am thinking of for the color palette. Do I have, there it is. Okay. So we've got, so part of the house is actually going to be, so this is going to be a garage. And so this is going to come around like that. And then right here, we are going to end up putting in the cyan. So we've got the regular terracotta and the cyan. So that is kind of what we're going to do. Though I'm looking at it, and I might want to go with something a little bit different in terms of, the color. Because I think that the regular terracotta might stand out a little bit too much now that I'm actually getting it down. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring in some other colors as well, because we've been doing a lot of, like the white and gray builds and stuff. And so I wanted to do something, still using the gray, but add in a little bit of color. So I'm going to play around with this a little bit, and then we'll get to building. All right, so here is the finished townhouses. Now in the time lapse, I only did the first two here because they're all the same. And so I figured, it'd probably be better just to do a section of it. That way I could actually keep the time lapse down and stuff. So this is the finished product. So let's go ahead and get back here so we can actually see all of it. And you can see Spiral's build back there as well. So yeah, so we've got 6 units in here. Now the interior is definitely not done. And then I also need to figure out the garage doors. I've been waffling back and forth between different things, and yeah, I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with the garage doors yet. So we will leave that for the next episode. So here is the front. Let's go ahead and come over here, and we can come over here and look at the side here. Now, these are a little bit different than what it was on the time lapse, because on this side, things had to change a little bit. So I ended up changing it on the other side as well. There were 2 windows up here. So now there's just 1. And then these used to be 3, but now they're 2. So yeah. And then these right, whoa, Elytra. These right here, these are like gas and electric meters. And then if we come back here, we have the back terraces for each of the townhouses. So we've got little bushes to block off each section. And these may change as well, because this is supposed to be like an open sliding glass door. And yeah, right now it's just one single pane is missing, so I can actually get in and out. And that'll definitely be helpful too if I decide to go ahead and do a solid garage door. Because right now I can't get out of the front doors. So yeah, so if I end up doing a solid garage door, I can still get in and out, until I actually get some pressure plates for the front doors. But yeah, so we've got balconies on both floors on the front, and then just a single balcony on the back. And so what the plan is that for the next episode, just like I did with this one, I want to work on some of the detail work for the big build that we did in this episode. So we'll work on some of the details and stuff. The back can have some personality, but the front is pretty much going to stay the same. So we are assuming that this block right here has a homeowners association, and they're like, you can only have certain things going on with your front, and all of that. So this is, pretty much going to be the same thing as you see it now. But we are definitely going to add in some personality to the back. And then, so off camera too, I will also get in at least the floors and the interior walls put in. Because I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing interiors for these buildings. That's been one of the things we've got. We're getting a lot of buildings and not a whole lot of interiors, but interiors definitely take a whole lot more time. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.